Get up, sky, elevator, second floor, and just a quick little go route. Watch him attack off the line of scrimmage and a quick little hint move. We got him to slow down just a tick. That was Campbell on cover.
One, two, check, 1, 2, let's go. Man, it's a little echo in here, but it's all good. All right. It's like 5 of me in here today, man. What's going on, man? Today on Down the Middle with AC Martell. Yes, sir. We are back in the building, and we got a fire show ready for y'all today, man. We got good topics. Got my boy Correa Jones in the building with me today. What's going on? They're going to get you on the screen in a second.
Good to be back.
You know what I'm saying? Glad you can stop by and share your, your sports aficionado right here, man. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So, let's get into it, man. First, man, I'm so torn on this, man, when it comes to the Astros, man. I really want Carlos Correa back, but I understand them not paying him $300 million. But they say by now it's, people out of Detroit. I've been listening to Detroit radio all day today, man.
They want him bad?
They say basically it's almost a done deal, man. They say it's basically a done deal over there in Detroit. So he going over there back with A.J. Hinch.
Oh, man.
And Detroit was already on the come up last year, man. And that right there, they might end up, and on another nugget, Verlander say he might end up trying to go back there. So they're going to get the band back together. You might well bring Charlie Morton up there as well,
Man. And they going to get the Correa we fell in love with.
Yeah. That's
the problem. They're not going to get the one we saw.
They're not going to get the injured version.
A couple weeks ago, they're going to get the one we fell in love with.
They're not going to get that one. They're going to get the other one, man. I just wanted to bring that in here, man. I didn't want to start everybody's day off on a bad note, but I like to get bad news out the way first.
Hey, I'm with
and then we can end up with the good news at the end of the day. That's how we work, okay? All right. So, next up, did you show that tweet? You ain't got to show that tweet. That number 1 with Correa on there, you ain't got to show it. Okay, well, that's how we do on down the middle. You know what I'm saying? We roll with the flows around here. I had to bring that back up. Okay, so let's talk about some. Let's go on something that's less negative, but equally as disappointing, and it's called the Houston Rockets. I like to say this. My disclaimer is I know that they're a young team. They also. I'm not gonna say badly coached. Yeah, they're less than good coached. Put it like that. I just can't. I can't with Silas, man. It's almost like he's not instilling certain things that I just like to see. Me and Q was having a conversation earlier, but right before the show, and we was talking about it. And I was like, I would like to would have had this group of Rockets come in with a more of an established coach.
Yeah, because they both learning together.
Right.
Really.
It's like
they both learning
Silas
together.
don't know what he don't know.
Yeah.
He hasn't even learned it yet. So he don't know if
it's the difference from being an assistant to being
right. And so Q point was the fact that, what established coach can you find like that? And my example was Scotty Brooks or something like that. Like somebody got they're still okay with working with youngsters because some coaches they do. He was telling me, he's like, some coaches do actually, they get to a certain point, they're like, I'm going to a veteran squad. I'm not doing that,
sure.
But I think Scotty Brooks would be a perfect.
And he did it with the young Thunder team.
Right, exactly.
So,
he got actually a good Billy Donovan. I think he just signed with it. Where's he at now?
I forgot what.
Is he in Chicago?
I want to say he.
I think he's in Chicago. I think he's in Chicago. Yeah, and they doing pretty good. But what's your thoughts on this Rockets squad? I just said enough. I'm gonna let you go ahead and say a little bit.
They're young, like you said. They're young. They're fun to watch because of the athleticism, the plays they can make. Jalen Green is going to be a star.
Oh yeah,
going to be a star. I think Christopher need to get more playing time. I think. They need to figure out something to do with John Wall. They need to figure out how to get Eric Gordon out of here because he really just running around.
Eric Gordon gives you 5 of these a game. One of these, with the refs, he gives you about 5 of those a game, and then he'll give you about two or three turnovers a game, and he hasn't seen a shot that he don't want.
Oh no.
That's Eric Gordon for you right there. I think actually I would actually prefer that they actually try to make John Wall play. I think it'll go a long way for the development of Green and Christopher.
The only reason I don't want to see John Wall play is because Kevin Porter Jr. is learning to play the point guard position.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I think that'll stunt his growth in that, which I think he can run the point. I think he could be the point guard for the future for now.
Okay. That's a good take. I can go with that. But what I can't go with is the fact that Sagan is not starting. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's some kind of rookie thing that, but to me, he's the most, like out of the rookies on the team and, the youngsters, he's the most mature.
Yeah.
He's the most mature in his games is going to translate well.
Overseas ball.
Yeah. He's been playing with the pros for 3 years now?
Yeah.
So, man, the dude, on draft night, when they got him, I said, man, that was a steal. That was a steal. Now, Woods, on the other hand, I don't know what's going on. Like, for some reason, these kids, they don't know how to pass. B, they effort on defense is really bad.
Man. That's crazy because in Summer League, I was watching, it's basically the same team we had in Summer League. They're so young. And I was like, they locking down. They were locking down. I was expecting to see more of that. I love them.
I like it. You know what I like about those? I like the fact they took that old stupid cartoon rocket off the front of it.
You didn't like that?
Talking about the stupid. No, man.
Man, I love that.
Man, that was stupid, man. Come on, man. They had a rocket with a smiley face on the front of. Come on, man.
I think this uniform.
I thought we was down, man. I thought we was good, man. This man say he liked the color.
I liked it. Maybe because of the team that we had when they was.
The color scheme was nice. I was like, what is this cartoon rocket doing there? Just take that away, man. That right there, that's on point. I like that. And I like they put the red at the bottom right there with the logo. I actually like that.
I think it embodies, it's a perfect combo of all three of the uniforms.
Yeah, I like those, man. Yeah. I think my favorite uniform was the black ones, though. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
And them Clutch City ones are pretty cool.
Yeah, those cool.
Them pretty cool. The Rockets, they the only team really in town that, they actually try to, they try to feed into the fans where it comes to, because fans buy merchandise. Just in Texas, you might want to, try some new uniforms and new combinations so fans can go buy it, maybe. I always been claiming for the Texans to have some kind of black uniform.
Something.
You know what I mean? Something, it's really cool. I like that Detroit, when they go out with that gray, that gray is clean, man. I ain't gonna even lie, man. I like that, man. Yeah. And that's about the only team that Detroit can get right. That's about the only team, man. Let's go ahead and switch over to the NFL, man. We can talk about basketball all day. I'll give y'all my rankings by the end of the show as far as the NBA. We all know that Steph Curry and them they playing some ball right now, and I'm just saying, somebody in this room might have called and they gonna y'all need to watch out for Golden State before the season started. Everybody was on the Lakers bandwagon. I was like, man, the Lakers not gonna start well. They might end up doing something, but I don't see it happening because Russell Westbrook is just Russell Westbrook. You can have all them hollow stats all you want, man. You can give me his he had 52 game winners since he been in the league, more than Kevin Durant. You can give me all that noise, man. Them hollow stats, man. What has he done since Kevin Durant has left his team? He has not made it out the first round of the playoffs, except once with the Rockets. And he kind of left himself in the first round that year anyway. Yeah, because after the first round, he wasn't doing nothing. That's another story, though, man. Anyway, got anything to add to that?
No.
Nothing.
I don't want to talk bad about Russ, so I'm not.
Yeah, we down the middle, man. I
don't want to talk bad.
We give the good, we give the bad.
As much as I hate the Lakers, I don't want to talk bad about Russ. So
I got you. Well, I will. I will talk about him bad, and he is. I don't think they can win with him. Honestly,
I agree with that.
Yeah, I don't think they can win with him.
LeBron is going to have the ball.
Yeah,
and he can't.
And we already seeing right now that LeBron is starting to become human.
He's looking human.
He's starting to become human, man. Seriously, man. He has missed a ton of games the last 2.5 years, man.
I think some of this year is he trying to let them figure it out. But it still doesn't make sense.
This year it's pretty simple what they trying to do this year. They want to keep him out, and hopefully after the All-Star break, you bring them back in. They get cohesive.
I'm not sure they can do that.
And maybe make a push and try. What they're gonna be trying to do is keep everybody healthy for the playoffs. That's their main goal. They don't really care what seed they're gonna be in.
The play-in makes that possible because I don't think.
Doing it this year?
Yeah, I don't think that they're a top 8 team. I don't think they're a top 8 team. And if they wait until the last minute to try to get rolling, it's not gonna work out. It's not. Because think about it. You just, Golden State is 12-1, 11-1, something like that?
I think they lost last night to Charlotte.
They lost 12-2. And they haven't played Clay yet. Wiseman hadn't played.
And they still got the other guy he's good. The big guy.
Yeah, Wiseman.
They still ain't got him
number
yet.
2 pick last year hadn't touched the court.
So those two ain't even playing yet. They gonna get, that's like a whole new team, man. I was telling people, I said, man, Golden State, they got, and the thing about Golden State is they kind of remind me how Utah used to be back in the day. They don't find they don't really look for the super talented people.
They look for
they look for people with specific skills. And they share the ball so well. And they're well coached. They're really well coached.
Think about how much the court is gonna open up when Clay come back. Cause now you can't even run those little BS doubles that they throwing at Steph that he beating.
Woo!
You can't do that.
They're gonna be scared, man.
Draymond gonna be averaging 10 assists easy.
It's funny because I used to couldn't I ain't gonna say I couldn't stand Golden State. In 2015, I felt like that chip was kind of cheap for them. When they won it in 2015, because everybody they played against,
they was missing a starting point guard.
They was missing people. It
was like starting point guard.
We played Pablo Prigioni. It's a chip. It's a chip. Yeah. But I couldn't give that team props.
I agree. I agree.
But when they came back with the Kevin Durant and all that,
that was cheating.
That was just
they had
like,
3 of the top 10.
But I started
shooters in the history of the
respecting.
game.
I respected the hustle on that. It's like, hey, I'm going to give me a chip. I respected that. I respected how everybody on that team basically took a back seat.
That's what Kevin. I respect.
That was really, and that come down to coaching though. It's like, hey man, we gonna let this dude ball, okay? And then, but you have to admit that Kevin Durant, he came in there and he took he wasn't as assertive as
he was in OKC
because until the end of the game.
Yeah,
until the end of the games when they like, hey, we need buckets
because he can't be stopped.
Nah.
So he knows that.
Yeah.
He doesn't have to warm up.
Nah.
He doesn't have to get going.
He's like, what's your range, building?
He get off the plane in his zone.
He said, my range is when I step in the building. That's Kevin Durant range, man. Yeah, man. So that's about it, man. When it comes to NBA, man, I'm not gonna sit here and like go down and listen about every team. The West is stacked though. This year, man, it's stacked. It's gonna be interesting to see how that LeBron Westbrook dynamic plays out at the end of the year. I think they might fight.
Nah, they ain't gonna fight. He gonna trade Westbrook. He gonna trade Westbrook.
Week 10, NFL, baby. The Rockets just playing pickup. No team right now. Who said that? Who was V? Oh, okay, Criddle. Oh, okay. Yeah, but
what you got with this here that Elijah won? What's that?
Oh. You'll see, the Rockets had me so down this weekend, man. I was like, man, that game last night. So I just wanted to show. Oh, you know what it was? We was talking about Mount Rushmore last year, and I saw this clip, and I was like, this is why I would have put him over Wilt, because he created a move that people still use today.
I tried to. I put him over every center.
He played the center. And he was the first center to have point guard moves. He was crossing people over at the center position, dog. This is why I had to put him over Wilt Chamberlain in the Mount Rushmore of centers. It was Shaq, Kareem, Russell, and the last one was Wilt. And I was like, it's a travesty that you put the last one's not on that Mount Rushmore. I'm sorry.
I'm definitely taking Wilt off. Yeah. I have a thing against Wilt. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, first of all, he played and it was like he was the only center in the league for like forever.
When he played against another great center who was Bill Russell,
right,
he wasn't the same. Hakeem played against Ewing, against Young Shaq, against David Robinson. Like he went up against.
Quick nugget. Wilt Chamberlain is the only person who ever blocked the skyhook before.
This is true.
Did it twice in his career. But that was at the end of his career.
Hakeem, didn't he retire in like top 10 in steals?
Yeah, he was the top 10
like,
in
come
steals
on.
and the all-time block leader at the time when he retired.
He's still a block leader.
Dikembe
didn't catch him.
Mutombo got it.
Dikembe didn't catch him.
Yeah, okay. I mean, but hey, man, like, when you look at stuff like that, it just makes me smile. Because I lived those moments. I was a teenager during those years, man.
He's easily the best center to me. Not easily, but he's the best center to me.
You got to at least put him in the top 4. Like, that was just a travesty, man. So that was really why I brought that up. I was like, man, I wanted to show that.
Anytime you get to show Hakeem highlights,
yeah, man.
You don't really need a reason.
You just sit back and watch him. You like, we might want to go revisit that later on. Anyway, okay, back to the NFL. What we got next coming up? What's next? I don't have any NFL. Okay, yeah, okay. Nah. I got the plays of the week, and that's later on. Okay. So we can just go ahead and just get into this NFL, man. We ain't got to take no breaks or nothing. So Boys is eating 40 burgers this weekend, man. It was 40 burgers being served around everywhere, man. I think the most impressive one for me, personally, was what Mac Jones did up there with, to the Cleveland Browns. He undressed them boys, man. I mean, like that. Like with the beginning of the year, they were like, what Mac Jones won't do is lose you games, and that's very true. He's like his best. They're like his best asset is not losing games. I don't think that's the truth no more, man.
Do you think he can win you games?
I think he can win you games, man. Man, he dropped a dime, man. Like, it was between two defenders.
I know exactly.
And the only place he could put it is up high.
That was the only
place
to go.
Boy, that was a dime. That is a 6 to 7 year veteran throw right there. You know what I'm saying? That window was so tight, and he put it on the money, man. I was like, yo, look at this kid out here balling, man. I was like, okay. And another one was it was a first down play, man. Dude did an out and up. And the cornerback undercut it, and he seen it, so he just kind of put it over the top of the cornerback, right over his head. I was like, man, boy, this kid out here, man, he got something going, man, for real. That was impressive to me, man.
He's been dealing the last 2 games for sure, but I think it's that pipeline, man. Nick Saban, I call him Nick Satan because I hate him.
Yeah,
Nick Saban and Belichick, they got a real relationship, and I know he was telling them like, "Hey, this kid,
his accuracy is off the chain, man. Like that is very, very impressive, man." So Kansas City, they done got back on the
scary times.
There go that man
scary
again.
Times.
There go number 15. Y'all seen him last night, man. I was like, uh-oh. I said he got his swag back. They said it too. They like, we got our swag back. We got our swag back. It's like, yeah, we see it.
Right when everybody's starting to doubt him, he's like,
I wasn't really a doubter. I was just like, I think the league had caught up to him and they needed to make adjustments. You know, I never thought that they would not make the playoffs. That's crazy. People was out there talking about they not gonna make the playoffs. I'm like, man, I say they too good to not make the playoffs. Now they can get to the playoffs and get exposed.
Their division is tough. That's what put the thought in my head. I wasn't crazy enough to say it, but that division is tough.
Yeah, they tough. I think the Raiders are a fool's goal.
Oh yeah.
They can only do so much without a head coach, man. So I mean, David Carr can do whatever he wants to do, but it was hot in here.
David Carr he's David Carr.
David Carr,
Plain and simple.
I mean, golly, man.
Derek Carr. Sorry.
Damn, I said the same thing. I said the same thing. Derek Carr, my bad. Derek Carr is the younger brother of David Carr.
Yeah.
He has been through it. Like, think about this, man. He's been through like what, 4 head coaches.
Yeah. Who knows how many coordinators.
He didn't get traded. His team moved to a whole nother city and state away. Like, you know what I mean? Like he still, that to me, I think he's the ultimate professional, man. Because you never really heard him complain in public. Because behind closed doors, you're like, what? I lost my coach. Like, I just started liking this dude.
Yeah.
I just started liking him. We just started liking each other. Next thing you know, now, boom. Okay. Wow. I don't know, man.
I knew that question.
Tampa Bay?
I knew.
Tampa? That was a bad loss for them yesterday, boy.
That was horrible.
They lost to
Washington.
The Washington, man, you lost to a team with no name.
You just made it worse.
That is the worst. Then Chase Young wasn't even there for like most of the game. He was out, man. And that's horrible for him, man.
I sure hated to see that.
I like him, man. He ain't been really having a huge sack year this year, but the dude's a freak, man.
Disruptive.
Yeah, he's a freak, man. It's unfortunate, but Tampa Bay is to me, it's hard to bet against them. I still think they're probably slightly better team than the Cowboys. The Cowboys are, that was another 40-burger game yesterday. I mean, that was Atlanta Falcons, so do that really count? I mean, does that really count? They should count that as like half a win or something, man.
What about the Texans trading for David Carr? What do you think about that?
For who?
David Carr.
Derek Carr?
I said David Carr.
Derek Carr said when he was in the draft that he would never play for the Texans because of the way they did his brother. So I don't even think that would even happen. That's what he said. Hey, these kids coming out of school now, they got
demands.
They got demands and they got power, man. They got more power than they ever had, man. Like everybody talking about what's his name? Cooper Manning's son. He a senior in high school right now. He about to go to college. They talking about it. What's this? 2021, like 2024 or something. We supposed to be draft. We're gonna draft his son. I think his name is
I can't think.
It's Arch. His name Arch.
Yeah.
Arch Manning. That's his name. Arch Manning. And apparently he lighting up the.
He is good.
Yeah. Apparently he's supposed to be the best one. That's what the expectations is on him. But everybody it was a conversation. It was a conversation where we should stack up our team and then we get him in 2024, 2025, right? Man. Do y'all remember when San Diego drafted Eli Manning? Did y'all remember that?
Boy, didn't even put the jersey on.
He's like, man,
He didn't even put the jersey
bring
up.
the jersey up to the stage, bro. He's like, man. I'm like, I'm cool. I'm cool with that. Later on that draft, Eli Manning has been traded for Phillip Rivers to the New York Giants.
Remember with us, our first draft, Michael Vick was supposed to come out. He said he ain't want to play for an expansion team.
He stayed in school.
I go back to Virginia Tech.
He stayed in school. Oh man, boy. It's hard, man. It's hard being a Texans fan, man. Honestly, but yeah, as far as Arch Manning, they say this kid he's still in high school right now.
He's nice. I've seen some tape of him. He is nice.
I've seen maybe one or two plays when somebody else was talking about him on TV. But
he's definitely the most mobile of the man.
Yeah, he can move. Yeah, he can move. Yeah, he definitely can move. Yeah. Eli had something. He had a little something.
Eli had good feet. He had no speed, but he could dance around in the pocket like Dan Marino, like Joe Montana used to.
I think Eli was like a party boy, honestly.
Oh, for sure.
I think he was a party boy. So anyway, keep it moving. Who else had 40 burgers the other day? Oh, you know what? Let's Cowboys. We still okay. Yeah, Pats. Yes. Cam Newton. Cam.
I'm back.
Hey man, I am such a fan of second chances and redemption stories, and I mean it touches me like it gets me like right there. It touches. I love to see. I mean, I don't like to see people fail. I like the comeback.
Okay.
When I was like, man, some seems right about that.
Yeah.
When they signed him, I was like, that was just right.
Yeah.
It was right. He could have been signed with Washington and all these other teams.
It wouldn't have been a sign.
But it just, it's like, okay, I see that.
And for them to play the Cardinals in this first game, who he played his first game against, was dope. So
that was nice. And he scored 2 touchdowns. Ran one and threw for one.
Now they ain't got to get
That's like the 50th time he done that in his career or something. Like way more than where he's thrown for one and ran for one. That's like a lot, man. I'm just happy for Cam, man. You could just see it in his face, man. He's just really happy.
And he deserves it. He deserves it.
I got a picture. Where that picture at? Oh, that's on Post of the Weeks. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, good old Robbie Anderson, man. He was not a fan of Sam Darnold. He was not a fan of Sam Darnold at all. No, he was not. Anyway, man, so got anything to add to that, man? Anything on the NFL? I'm gonna close it out in a second.
Oh man, I kind of want to see how things shake out in these close divisions. The AFC West with the Raiders, Chiefs, Chargers. I know the Chiefs got to go see the Chargers. They already lost to them once. That'll be tough.
I think they got to see the Raiders one more time.
They got to see the Raiders one more time. Yeah. I want to see what's going on in the NFC West especially with OBJ coming to the Rams now. Want to see how that's gonna look.
It was looking like it was gonna be a luxury for him at one point. Now it's a necessity.
So Robert Woods, man, hope he come back healthy next year. But you're gonna have a hard time trying to figure out who to double. Because Cooper Kupp getting 10.
Oh, he getting
10 targets.
He gonna get his.
He getting 10.
Hey, and don't leave OBJ one-on-one.
And that's the thing.
You know what? Let's back up for a second. I like to call all the people out who was like, OBJ's acting like a diva, this, that, and that, blah, blah, blah. Hey, man, let's back it up for a second, man. Baker Mayfield is the most overrated quarterback there is that's in the upper echelon of the league. Put it like that, if that makes sense. He is the most overrated. He is Matt Schaub with they can run a little bit. He doesn't throw people open. He throws to people when they get open. That is a huge difference. And I don't understand why people don't understand that.
It's look at his touchdowns.
Right.
It's blown coverage.
Right.
It's somebody slipping or something. Like he's not threading
and he lives
the needle.
Off the play action.
For sure.
He lives off the play action.
And he don't have those two running backs.
Nah, he don't.
So he out there stinking it up.
And he gets hurt like every other week. Seem like, man.
For somebody who don't run a lot, he gets hurt a lot.
It's like when Baker Mayfield first came in the league, I didn't like him. Because first of all, he came from OU. I don't like OU players. I'm not an OU fan. Never have been. I'm not a UT fan either. I'm a U of H fan, but I will pull for UT before I pull for OU. Put it like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I pull for all Texas colleges. I'm just a Texas college guy.
Yeah.
I don't really have no rivals, but my number one team is U of H. That's my team. I love my team.
Respect.
I've always been a fan of them, you know, way back in the Bo Outlaw days of basketball and, you know, the Andre Ware days of football. So I've been on the U of H bandwagon back from the Southwest Conference.
Oh, okay.
Remember that?
Okay.
When we play Arkansas every year.
Yeah.
Every year. U of H and Arkansas used to be a big game, man. They played that mug at Rice Stadium, man. That was a big game. Anyway, back to what I was saying, as far as college. When he was coming out of college, I just didn't like him. I said he should definitely not be a number one overall pick.
No, I definitely didn't see him going number one.
I was like maybe like number one in the second round, but I mean whatever, you know. But I've grown to like him because of those commercials.
Really?
Those commercials are corny, but they like dad jokes.
And you see him 10 times a game.
Yeah. So it's like he kind of became more relatable on that.
I cut for him because he's small. Any small quarterback, small.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut for him. Just
right.
That's my tribe.
Yeah, so, like the Russell Wilsons of the world, the Drew Breeses,
all that.
Yes. Believe me, I got that same view. Okay, we share the same view. Look like. Anything else about that football? I'm gonna move on to college.
Russ, I hope we don't get the Russ we saw yesterday.
Oh, that was bad
for the rest of the season.
That was bad. That was bad. Bad. Yeah, man. I thought this finger was still broken, man.
Man.
It was something was, first of all, the conditions.
Oh, yeah. You playing in Green Bay. They said it felt like 25 degrees.
I don't think him coming back in a blizzard.
That's not ideal.
After having a broken finger.
And missing his first time ever missing time. So
I don't think that was ideal. I think they should have started him at home. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. It seemed like they might have rushed him back. And he said he could, but the doctor say they cleared him, so I don't know, man. Because the first diagnosis was like 8 weeks.
8 weeks. And
he came back, in 3 games? He missed 3 games.
Yeah, 4 weeks, because I had a bye. So it was like 4 weeks.
Check that boy. Check that boy urine, man. You might be on that Andy Pettit, man. You know what I'm saying? You might be on that Andy Pettit for real, man. Dog, it's been going. So football, NCAA football, man. I can say this has probably been one of my favorite years to watch.
Really,
I really have. Of course, you got the Georgias and the Alabamas. They're gonna be up there, man. But I just like the Notre Dames losing the Cincinnati's of the world, the Iowas was up there for a little while, even though we know they was fraud. I like chaos.
Yeah,
when it comes to college football, I like chaos, man. I live for that, man. I love the chaos, man. And so what's the rankings this week? Are they changing? They're supposed to come out tonight. Have they came out yet?
No.
Let's see.
Well, they did the top 25, but
the top 25, you still got
4.
Georgia, Alabama, Cincinnati, and Oregon. Ohio State, man.
Oregon.
Ohio State coming on strong, man. They are looking really tough, man. But if you ask me, shoot, man. Man, Georgia got like 19 people that's supposed to go into the draft next year.
They better win this year.
19 people, dog?
Kirby Smart didn't let him down all his career there, so they better do something now.
Kirby Smart was. Oh,
Kirby Smart let him. It's just like when Les Miles was at LSU and he used to let him down.
He would get right
he
there.
Top three, and then
he's like, nope. He was just short
then
every year.
After Thanksgiving, they get that Florida game. Then they get that Alabama.
Yep,
it's like you're gonna lose one or both of those.
That was it. But the game of the week to me was the Baylor versus OU. Like I said, I don't like OU. That game was. That was a good game, man.
Yeah.
If you ask me, because Baylor won. That's why it's a good game. But at the end of the game, it was a little controversy at the end of the game, man.
Did you think that was petty?
I thought it was a little bit Bush League. He explained it at the end. The optics of it didn't look good. I think he just like, man, you know what? Screw it.
I don't like the storming of the field. Period.
Oh no, the storming of the field is like that. That's dangerous, man.
Yeah.
That's dangerous.
That's the only thing.
I've been out there before when it happened, man. Like,
really?
So, like, that's not fun. When you, like, seeing people just coming at you from all sides, that's not fun, dog. Like, that's not fun. You know?
Yeah, I can imagine.
That's not somewhere you want to be.
I can
really.
imagine.
Especially if you in a opposing stadium or something.
Yeah.
And you trying to get to the locker room, man. Like, that could be pretty traumatic, man. Yeah. But I'm talking about the field goal with 3 seconds left. And you up by 10.
Yeah.
That was
unnecessary.
That was a little bit Bush League, man. A little bit Bush League for that, but he say he did it because of a tiebreaker. I guess, man. I can't sit and tell you about no tiebreaker scenarios when it comes to college football because every conference got something different. One year that wasn't like UT, Oklahoma, and Oklahoma State was all tied or something, or Texas Tech or something. They all had the same record.
Yeah.
And they just like, you know what? Pick OU. Like, it's like, what? It's like, I don't know, man.
They were ranked higher, longer, or something. They said it was some bull.
Yeah, but as far as college, man, like I'm really a fan this year, man. Because I mean, you just got different teams that's not really like. I mean, U of H is ranked 17. The biggest disappointment to me has been A&M. They have been a true disappointment. Them and Texas, honestly. Texas has been a disappointment this year too. Yeah. But I can give Texas a pass because he's still Sarkisian's still dealing with those Tom Herman guys over there. So
that's true too.
And Tom Herman won all those finesse guys and stuff. So
once he get all of his guys in there, I think that's when he can start grading.
But Jimbo Fisher been in. You've been there for 4 years, man. And I understand you had quarterback issues this year, man, but so did everybody else. People have quarterback issues, man. Like that's not something to me that you could use as an excuse for going into Mississippi State and losing that game, dog. Like that was PPP, piss poor pathetic, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like seriously, man. Like you can't lose. Like, and then you go, well, my quarterback. No, I don't think so, bro. Like, man, y'all just got more. Y'all could have out talented them, Yeah. And then the Arkansas loss. That was to me. That was pathetic as well. Arkansas, I mean, they got railroaded. It wasn't even like close, Like don't. Oh, what's good, BT? What you got going on in there, man? That dude there, man, he be all over the place, man. That's my dog, man. I used to play Little League Baseball with him, man. Like way back at Briargate Elementary. And yeah, the Giants, I believe we was on. The Yankees or the Giants, one of them we was on, man. But yeah, man. If anything else you want to add about college, man, like I
just want to see how it shake out. It gets more exciting and more tense.
I think Georgia's going to win it this year, man. I think they're going to finally break through. They're going to beat Alabama. See, this is the thing. If they can beat Alabama in the SEC championship game, they could potentially knock Alabama out the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because that'd be 2 losses.
And that's when it's going to get it real interesting. Because you got the Ohio States out there just lingering. You got Oregon, who beat Ohio State head to head.
Yeah.
So, and then I just really want to see Cincinnati in there. I just want to see them in there. Just to play. Hey, man, I want to see how they step. I know they're going to get their butts kicked by Georgia. But they might not.
It's crazy because we say that every year. We like, this team don't belong in the Final Four, and they win.
Yeah.
It's the team that, like, what was it, a couple years ago, everybody was mad Georgia didn't make it, and they played UT, and they was like, they going to run over UT, and Ellinger was like, no.
Oh yeah, those be them. You know, that be them disappointment games. They don't even be wanting to play those games though. Half the time, they be like, man, I'm out, man. They be like, we should be playing the national championship instead. We playing in the you know,
or like,
Outback Bowl.
What was
somewhere.
it? The year Zeke. Nobody thought they was gonna beat Alabama that year. Zeke ran for what, 2-something on this.
No, that was the Urban Meyer, wasn't it?
Yeah,
that was the Urban Meyer one. Yeah. I mean, college football, you know, and then, you know, the thing about that I really just dislike about, and this is why they need more in the playoffs. It's such a long layoff between those games, man. Like that 30 days and stuff, man. Yeah. Like that, I feel like you don't get the team that played in that conference championship when you get to that bowl game.
I think 2 weeks is enough.
2 weeks, maybe, yeah.
2 weeks is enough.
But like if you had more in there, you have more rounds.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I just want to see Alabama lose.
I think we all feel that way. You know, most of us do. I get tired of seeing them winning. I mean, they win like if they don't win this year, they're gonna win next year. You know, it's like I can't stand Alabama, man. They just like that roach that just don't want to go away, man. They just live under the refrigerator. You see them every so often. You like, man, I thought I killed you, man. You like, man, nah, I'm still here.
I got a new recruiting class coming in. I got
this whole new set of guys coming in.
A quarterback you've never heard of and a running back you can't stop.
All of that. Like, think about it, man. He went and found Derrick Henry. That boy was mad. The cheat code.
I was mad because Derrick Henry is from Florida, and I'm a Gator fan. So
I didn't know that.
I'm like, oh yeah.
I didn't know he was from Florida.
He's I think the all-time leading rusher in high school.
I can imagine.
But I'm like, stay at the crib. Go to Florida. Go to Miami. Don't go to Alabama. Whatever you're doing, he went to Alabama.
That boy said, now I'm finna get these yards. I'm finna get that Sabanisms.
Yeah. And that's what he does. He recruits. He gets
yes, sir. Best. So next up, we got Man Up Plays of the Week. Man's Up Plays of the Week. So let's start with this. I think it's Justin Jefferson, number 4. Justin Jefferson. This boy. Come on, man.
That's a bad man.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
What a catch. This is like a
this dude here, man.
He had 2 catches in this game.
Yeah, the other one was real nice, too.
Attack off the line of scrimmage and a quick little hit move.
Stacked him.
We got him to slow down just a tick. That was Campbell on cover.
That's the next one. Swag right here. This one I knew the swag was back right here. I was like, oh. That was a terrible throw.
That's one of them. No. Oh, okay.
That was a terrible throw, dog. Like, if you really look at that throw, that was terrible. That was a really bad decision.
Jumped.
Yeah, it was a really bad decision.
He gave his player a chance, though.
Yeah,
that's all you could ask for.
Because it was a running back. It was a wheel route, and the running back was actually behind the DB when he threw the ball.
I'd have rather him throw that ball to Josh Gordon than to a running back. But hey, it worked. And that's why he does what he does.
Oh, there go that man again.
It works sometimes.
Number 15. You see what I was talking about, though? He was right behind the dude, man. Yeah, man. So next up, I think we got 2 from Denver. Yeah, we got 2 from Denver. Smith. Oh. I like highlighting these youngsters, man.
It was tied-on-tied violence right there.
Hey, that was impressive, man. These rookies, man, these rookies might have had like a little slow start besides Jamar Chase. But these rookie wide receivers, they getting their money's worth out of these boys, man. Got him.
How many times?
And that was his teammate.
That's what I say, tied on tied.
Yeah, that was his teammate right there.
How many times he did that in practice at Alabama?
I don't know. They probably had some battles, boy. Man. Yeah, they probably had some battles.
Yep, he gets the butt down.
And the next one, this is my number 1 right here, man. This is
heads up.
This is just like, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Let's go back this way. Watch your boy Bridgewater just give up, though. Right here.
Oh, yeah. Bridgewater made a business decision.
That boy's like,
That was a business decision. He can't get that shoulder hit.
Bridgewater made business decisions, dog. They want to say,
I can't hit you with this shoulder, brother.
No. He say, no, I'm good. Watch that boy right about. Yeah. No. He still got smashed though.
Yeah. You might as well went for the tackle.
You might as well should have told him. Oh man. Anyway, man. So go to the Kick Rocks, and that number 13 will be the last one. Okay. So go ahead and go. I got some Kick Rocks to go on, man, today, man. I got a couple of them. My fault. Man Up Post of the Week. Go to that one. So they be playing with these Photoshops, man. Man, well, them people, man, well, my dudes in Man Up, man, they
Man, come on. Don't do my boy Zion like that. Man.
That's not me. That's Daniel T. Daniel T. Davis and my Man Up group, man. They be chopping it up on this mug, man. Let's go ahead and go to that next one. Robbie Anderson.
Yeah.
That boy's not liking, he wasn't not liking Donald, man. He's like he out there taking selfies with Cam, though.
It's a difference.
And the next one. Oh, this guy. That's funny, though. It's LeBron James talking about what tears. I ain't see not one.
For real.
Yeah, man. So that's the bands up post of the week, and my Kick Rocks is after that. So these two people, which was the same as the picture before. This is the son, that's the mom. Big split down the middle country we have right now behind this. And my point about this is that if he would have never crossed state lines and your mom never dropped you off, and knowing that you going to a rally with an AR-15 or whatever high caliber rifle that you decide to bring at the age of 17, but nobody even talks about that point that the dude's 17 and his mom drove him across state lines. Who should be charged as well? So sure. You two, y'all need to do what?
Kick rocks!
Y'all need to kick them doggone rocks, man. Like, kick them again, man. Kick them rocks again. I just don't understand this, man. Like, I have my opinion on things, and, they say the boy was attacked and stuff, like, but, hey, see, the video show, you know what, I am not a lawyer. I was finna go lawyer on y'all real quick. I am not a lawyer. Anyway, the video showed that he was pointing the gun at the crowd, so when somebody sees you pointing the gun at them, the reaction is, you provoked him. Yeah. Plain and simple, you provoked him. Like, the dude, and then you want to do the little, his Oscar nomination,
terrible.
His performance on the stand with that boy's like squeezing water out of an onion. Yeah. Like squeezing water out of an onion. That's basically what he was trying. When my kids was little, my nephews right now, they smile. I like when they cry for stuff, and I was like, is that real tears or is that fake tears? Real. See, it ain't real. It ain't real because you just told me it was real. Yeah. If it was real, you wouldn't be able to tell me because you be crying still.
Exactly.
You'd still be crying. Fake tears, bro. Fake tears. That boy rehearsed that. Oh yeah, that was well rehearsed, man. What he should have did instead of been going across state lines, he should have been going down to Hollywood and trying to get an acting job. Oh, dumb self, man. Anyway, you got anything you want to add to the Kick Rocks? You got anybody?
Nah, man, I'm cool. I'm gonna help you kick them out.
Okay, kick them rocks one more time, then. Kick them rocks.
Kick rocks.
Hey, man, you know what? I just like one more thing before the end of the show. I want to leave on a high note, and I remember I came across this and it just made me smile. And I remember the day that T-Mac ended Sean Bradley's career. The day that T-Mac ended Sean Bradley's NBA career. Y'all was at my apartment. We watched this game together, Q. Yeah, it was me, you, Reggie, Wes. We was all, we watched this game together. I remember that.
T-Mac was scared.
Jeez. Say, bro. That's when Sean Bradley's career ended, man. We ended up losing that series.
Never been the same.
We ended up losing. We went up 2-0 on the road and ended up losing that series. Rayford Austin.
No? Remember, he started that series out. We was balling with him.
Bob Sir.
Bob Sir.
Bob Sir was hooping. Bob Sir was hooping. Bob Sir was hooping.
Man, that's a pull right there, man.
Third in the series.
Because he was defensive. He was really good on defense, dog.
Bob Sir,
yeah.
And then we couldn't really
Good old Bobby Sir. Man.
Cleveland Cavalier legend.
Man,
Bobby Sir.
Bobby Sir. That's a name for you right there, man. That's a good one right there, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go and go look up some Bob Sir highlights, man, when I get home, man.
Yeah.
Hey, that was a good one, man. A lot of people don't stump me well. That was a good one right there. Yeah, Bob Sir. Man, he did get hurt that series. We ended up having to play somebody like Brent Price or somebody.
Like that.
John Barry. That was when we had all the white guards.
Yeah, they was doing their little they had their little thing when they hit their threes and stuff. Anyway, man, it's been a good show, man. Yeah. It's been a good show. Anything you want to add out there to the people where they can find you at?
Man, y'all can find me on Instagram, Corey Mo. I got a podcast. We do Stadium Status, little sports podcast.
Okay.
Find me on there. That's it, man. Appreciate you for having me. What time? We haven't recorded in a while, but we about to get back started recording.
Okay.
We'll be dropping
Yeah, definitely let me know, man, so I can definitely put the people out there and bring them your way, man. We all want to help each other out.
Of course,
you know what I'm saying? It's all about the community. Yeah, bring your crew, man.
Right.
Shit, we'll go first take on that. You know what I'm saying? We can do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Let's go.
That's all good, man. Anyway, man, so that's a great story, guys. I hope you tune in. I hope you make sure you go like the button on Facebook and Twitter and Spotify and every other. YouTube. Make sure you get go to the YouTube channel, people. That's where we get paid at. Okay, go to the YouTube channel and click on that one. Okay, click on those, but click on all of them, man. Anyway, we'll be back next week. Down the middle, AC Martell. All right, appreciate that, man.
No problem, man.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to Down the Middle with AC Martell. For more original sports content, remember, go like and subscribe our Facebook and YouTube pages, okay? And remember, I am not a broadcaster. I am not a journalist. I'm just a fan with a mic.